All right. We'll start a poll. I actually forgot to do a poll last stream. Probably would have got a lot of votes. Who's winning today? I'll go Brisbane. Oh, well, it's not who's playing, so I won't do that. Essendon Bombers or Geelong Cats. Start the poll. Actually, I think we're frozen. We are too. Right, well, we'll fix that. Make it so I'm not frozen. We'll update the scoreboard because that's not the game that's being played right now. Essendon versus Geelong. Sorry, everyone. I've just finished wrapping up my. Oh no, this is bad because we can't have that. Here, we'll do this then. Just make the outline a little bit less. Yeah, a bit like that, I guess. No, but I want it to be like thick. Like that's a thing. It needs to be like thick. Hold on. Yeah, I can deal with that. All right. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. If anyone said anything in chat, apologize. I do apologize that I haven't read it yet. Just let me do all this real quick. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. No, that's fine with that color. 0, 0. And that should be about that color. Yeah, it's perfect. All right. Let's update this state pre-game. Pre-game. So, have we got either of those jerseys with us in the room right now? We don't. So we're going to have to quickly run out, grab myself an Essendon Geelong jersey, and then we'll be back in here in a second. And then we'll actually get stuck into the stream. All right, everyone? Bear with me. All right. Apologies, everyone. Thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate you all. Let's just set these jerseys up and then we can get straight into the game because I could be wrong, but I think the game started at 4:15. So we're about 2-3 minutes over. So the game's probably already began. And we haven't yet even, I think it still says on the stream pre-game, which it wouldn't be. So back. But yeah, good day to anyone who's currently in the chat. We're live for Essendon versus Geelong 2025. Last game was pretty entertaining. It was a pretty good and enjoyable game of football to watch. Giants got the upper hand, meaning that I did get the tip incorrect. It's a little annoying, but we deal with it. We move on. And yeah, hopefully we can see another good game of footy here for Essendon versus Geelong. pull up the chat real quick. See if anyone's actually said anything just yet. How many people we got in? We've got 12 watching, jeez. That's good. Must be pretty bored today. Bored, you reckon? Oh, because I'm doing a lot of streams. I'd love to do this all the time, but unfortunately I just don't have the time to spend my entire day streaming. But yeah, it's been good. It's good to be able to do this today. I'd like to do this a lot more, but yeah, as I said, I don't have a lot of time. Change the jerseys behind you. I feel like that's an old chat because I have done that. We're in Australia. I'm from Victoria, Melbourne. Quillency, how we going, bro? Hope you're going well. Why is nothing loading right now? Because the game's fully started. The game started, I would assume. But I can't actually pull up the game right now, which is an issue. So if we can't pull up the game, then we can't do this bloody stream. But okay, this is really weird. Anyone who has Foxtel or KO, has the game actually started? Because for whatever reason, my Foxtel's being very slow right now. Yeah, sorry, mate. I don't actually know what language that is, but I don't speak that language, so I don't know what you're saying, bro. Okay, well, I may as well just pull up AFL app until this loads. The game is 2 minutes in. Cats scored behind. It was a rushed behind, though. Okay, does anyone know? Is anyone on Foxtel? And if so, is yours not loading? Because mine's not. Yeah, I understand that, bro, but I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what any of that stuff means. So, yeah, I mean, you do you, bro, but you probably won't get your chats read out if you're just going to be saying that I'm speaking in that language, because I obviously don't understand what you're saying. No offense, though. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just that I don't know what that means. Right. It still says pre-game, but it's not pre-game. First quarter. Hopefully we see a good game of footy here. Hopefully we see a very good game of footy. I'll follow the live streams and the videos you upload. It's great. Cheers, bro. I do appreciate you. Do appreciate you saying that. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, I finally got the game to load. The Cats, I'll just have to use a different device. I just have to use a different device to watch the game. I think that was Mullen who scored the first goal. I didn't actually see, but how come you didn't stream the Adelaide versus Hawks game, Matt? I would have loved to. I would have loved to stream. I mean, not that it was a great game, but I would have loved to stream that game. Unfortunately, my computer just has this thing every now and then where it just has technical issues and it just doesn't, like, nothing loads. So I was trying to make like graphics and stuff for the stream last night because I was going to stream the game and then I couldn't get anything to load and it was just pissing me off. So I just couldn't stream the game in time. But yeah, I would have loved to stream last night's game, despite it being a poor game of footy anyway. Okay, well my headphones aren't working right now either. Fuck! Alright, well, we're just going to move that away then. You guys are going to hear a bit of commentary in the background, like the Fox footy commentary. As Essendon kick a goal, and I think that's Gresham who slots there first. It is. How good is that? For Saturday Arvo footy at the MCG. Yeah, g'day Adam Master. Hope you're going well, bro. I'm going well. Joshy, how are you? How you feeling after that shit show of the YouTubers? Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Feeling all right. Also, there will be probably no more streams for the rest of the weekend. It's probably my last stream of the weekend. I'm not going to stream tonight's game because I don't have graphics made for it. Otherwise, I actually would have maybe considered streaming it, but I don't have graphics made for it. I think Cardman is streaming that game, so if you want to watch a live stream, definitely head over to his streams. And yeah, obviously I'm playing footy tomorrow, so I won't have time to do any live streams. Stanley wins the hit out. Bailey Smith tries to fend off Goldstein. Holmes is wrapped up by Nick Martin. Is Sirens... What's that say? Hopefully, no. Yeah, right. Is Sirens streaming this weekend or Coast Club? Well, Sirens doesn't really stream very often anymore. And I don't know. I think Coast Club's very... I don't know if Coast Club really enjoys streaming, to be honest. I feel like whenever he is streaming, he doesn't seem to look like he's enjoying himself. But maybe I'm wrong. He hasn't actually said that he doesn't enjoy it, but I just get that vibe that he doesn't enjoy streaming. But maybe he does. What team do you play for in footy and league? I play for East Sunbury in the EDFL. Actually, I don't know who we're versing tomorrow. I think it's a home game, though, which is pretty good. 16-9 in his 8 games, Peter Wright to give the Bombers a lead for the first time this afternoon. Wasn't too bad off the boot, but it will level the scores. Well, me saying your streams are fun made his day, so maybe he does get... Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's been banged straight into the post. Unfortunate for Nick Martin. I feel like Coast Club's definitely picked up a lot more on YouTube. Like he's I don't know, the last few weeks he's been a lot more consistent on YouTube. That's all good at it, Master, which is sort of surprising because a few people, you know, I'll even admit I even said this. I've even said this a few times. So yeah, me and a lot of other creators in the AFL community have been, like earlier in the year, just we were talking about how we don't think Coast Club will be doing YouTube by the end of the year. Like we thought he'd be quitting. But I don't know, last few weeks he's been a lot more consistent and yeah. So I don't know, maybe he's gonna stick around for a bit longer. Question: what are your thoughts on St. Bernard's Footy Club if you've ever played them? I don't think we've ever played them. Well, I've never played them, at least. I don't even know if they're in the same league as me. Caddy gets the hands, but unfortunately it's been turned over to, looks like Max Holmes, who gets the hands away. I've got a question. Is it Max Holmes or is it Max Holmes? What do you guys reckon? Max Holmes or Max Holmes? I think it is Max Holmes, but I don't know. I think Holmes just sounds better. Just sounds more right. Another question, is it Kako or Keiko? I don't know, man. Aussies change names for the sake of it, yeah. Is it Jake Stringer or is it Jake Stranger? Peter Wright. Is it Peter Wright or is it Peter Wrong? It's now Dempsey. Dangerfield gets the hands. And it's Bradley Close. Is it Bradley Close or is it Bradley Close? Jezza Cameron gets the possession. You'll have an opportunity to send it inside 50. Yeah. Here we go. Bradley Close. Yeah. Jason Dunstall in the commentary box. Is it Dunstall or is it Duns Short? That joke did not hit. Too many dad jokes for the comments section. We need to calm down, lads. Well, you're actually the only one typing at the moment, so I appreciate at least your typing rather than just keeping me here by myself, talking to myself. But yeah, Jeremy Cameron. He's currently tied with Hogan in the Coleman medal, but now he's in front. How good is that? Is it Geelong or is it Geelong? How good? How good too? How good is the old parade student in Gresham? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he hasn't scored many goals, to be honest. How many goals has Gresham scored in his career? Because he is a small forward, isn't he? He is a forward. I feel like he very rarely kicks goals, though. Like, he's one of those forwards that just don't kick goals. 162 goals in 168 games. So he's not going that bad. How many goals did he kick this season? Let me see. He kicked 7 goals this season. That's not great. For your information, Kako Gresham seems caddy at Old Parade student. I knew Caddy and Kako used to go to the same school. I didn't know what school, but here we go. Coldwell gets the 1-2. Now gets the hands off. Tried to go back to him and unfortunately ended up out of bounds. You love to see the fly from Peter Wright. Unfortunately, couldn't get his hands to the ball, but that's a good spoil. He gets all ball first, Nick Martin. Already up to 8 disposals, the number 37 for the Bombers. Good tap. Good serves. Here comes Blitzarves. There's Martin. Peter Wright. Fun fact for you, Joshy. Mark Blitzarves and Mark Blitzarves and both of the Guthries used to go to my school. The Bombers reset again. They spread it to the outer side. Pryor. Yep, Johnson. Left shoulder taped up. Now to Dursman. Prepared to go back to Roberts. There was risk involved a lot. Actually, I don't think they did go. Oh, no, I think the Guthries went to my school. I don't know if Blitzargs. No, Blitzargs. I don't think he. Did he? He has something to do with my school. Maybe his brother was like a teacher or something. Maybe. Or maybe he went to a school that's in my area or something. I don't know. He has some relation to my school though. But both the Guthries went to my school. That's all I know. Jeremy Cameron from 35 meters out. He's already got his second of the day. How good is that? He's on track to get back today. Big Jessa Cameron. This is the work rate that they bring in this front half, and then they all get a little lick and a piece of the pie there. So it was Stengel that does the defensive work. Everyone, if you haven't yet left a like on today's stream, I'd be much appreciated if you could do so now. Let's try and get the like counter above what the last streams. I think last stream had. Let me check. How many likes did my last stream have? He's had 16 likes. So let's try and get above that. Let's go for 17 in today's stream. Currently, we're only on 1. There's 6 people in the chat, meaning that there's at least 5 who haven't yet liked it. So please do so now. Here we go. Bailey Smith. High ball. Goes the snap inside 50. Brad Close. Tap to advantage to Stangl. Is it Stangl or Stangl? No. Is it Stangl or Stengel? And it's Mullen again who scores a goal. So that's 2 goals for Mullen and 2 goals for Cameron. Is it Mullen or Mullen?
Geelong runners, they get forward side of their opponents. There's 4 Bombers players trailing them on the defensive, on the attacking side, have to be defensive, so you've got to be goal side. You can't allow them to run out like that. And they'll do this all day.
That was a good goal, to be fair. Good dribble kick. Tight angle. You give him the credit for that. Show him his good skills. And here, it's been cut to the coach's box. Both the Scott brothers. This is I believe I think it's their 1,000th. Yeah, so combined, today is both Brad and Chris Scott's 1,000 games as coach or player. This question might be too personal, but did you go to Christian Brothers School by any chance? Go to a Christian Brothers School by any chance? What's that mean? I'll say no then, because I don't know what that means. I'll say no, because I actually don't know what that means. And I feel like if I did go to that school, then I would know what that is. But I'm not going to say... I probably won't say... Okay, if you did, you would know. Yeah. I don't really want to say what school I go to anyway on stream, but yeah, what I said before, probably if you did your research, you could figure it out. But I don't think anyone cares enough to do the research. So. No, don't worry, Josh. It's all right. 11 points is currently the margin. Geelong having the early lead as Caldwell kicks it inside 50. He wants to go all the way, but unfortunately the Cunning will take the defensive mark. I'm off. I don't know if anyone in the chat, including the one doing live shows, ever tried sweet candy or whatever they're called. Yeah, okay. That's all right. Cheers for joining, Manuel. Appreciate it. Come from Colombia just to watch this stream, so I do appreciate you, bro.
In the nick of time to Johnson, who continues to impress. Dabs the pass to Gresham, and the Bombers ready to enter the forward half again. Low piercing ball, well weighted. Transition to Kako. Here's the important ball.
From the company.
Sends it deep forward. Good marking contest by the Bombers. Comes to ground level right. Across to Caddy.
Caddy! Misses.
Okay here, the Bombers. They've had 11 inside 50s, so they've got field position and really competitive.
Jack Barton, club number 3. Waited to get his body right. Highly skilled player, he'll be well valued if the Cats can keep his body in the right condition.
Kako. Kako and Caddy. Well, I actually met them the other night. They're actually good blokes. But yeah, Kako and Caddy, they're easily my favourite Essendon players. Easily. Kako's my favourite Essendon player. Kako, very close second. Kako jacked me up at school that one time. Did he go to your school, did he? Oh, wait, no, yeah, you said that. You just said that before that he went to your school. Stangle. Line up here to kick his first of the day, and he'll love this. He kicked 3 goals the last time. The Cats versus the Bombers. He'll line up from 45 here, Tyson Stangle, on not the easiest of angles, but he's a pretty good shot at goal. And it's not looking bad. I tell you what. He's missed. Looked good, though. I thought that was going in. Oh, well, I think Caddy's a lock to kick a goal today, but I'd love to see Kako kick one. I think he said he's kicked 6 goals in his career, I think. Yeah, I do like Isaac Kako. I'd go pretty nuts if he kicked a goal today. Stangle, yeah, I guess.
Really good. That was Archie May coming back with a fly. There's a clump of Cats out here on the wing, and O'Sullivan sends it all the way back into the middle.
Here we go.
Martin, and around and out to the southern side. Stewart.
They're just gonna not. They don't want to rush the ball too much here. Inside 50 it goes for the Cats. Stanley with the fly. And it's hit the post. I think that's the 3rd post for the Cats. Or at least it's definitely the 2nd. No, that's 2 posts for the Cats and 1 post for the Bombers. Stangle really ran for that fly, eh? Impressive things, a goal assist with his first disposal. Good mark by Peter Wright. Peter Wright. It's a good mark. Instead, it's going to go the other way to Mark Blitzarbs for a free kick. That's already 6 free kicks for the Cats. And only 1 towards the Bombers. And now Shannon Neal will line up to kick a goal here.
He goes onto his left then. And that kick's got to be perfect because you turn it over there, you're opening up the whole ground.
Shannon Neal has not yet kicked a goal today. In fact, no person besides Mullen and Jeremy Cameron have kicked goals for the Cats today. It'll be huge if Neal can kick this one from 50. It's looking good, and it's gone through. And that's the Cats' 5th goal in the first quarter. Looks like this could be a blowout. Turn the old boy. Yeah, right. It's good to hear, Joshy.
Smith on the left to the lead. Beautifully weighted out in front. Shannon there.
You know what I also love about just sitting here watching Geelong play is a bit of a joy. They very rarely go to the spot inside forward 50 that everyone thinks they're going to go to. If you think back to that Jeremy Cameron,
All right.
he went one way,
It's going to go back to the centre. Can anyone find another goal?
and that was Bailey Smith, who went one way on his right foot. So the defenders start to go boundary side.
Not long to go. So it's unlikely to see another goal this quarter, but with 3 minutes 30, you never know. And it'd be really, really huge if the Bombers can kick one. That'd be ideal if we want to see a good game of footy. The Bombers are going to have to start off strong. But they're not showing too many good signs of that.
It's just a small territory game. Now they've got 18. Holster with the tap.
Here we go.
Mullen fires it out to O'Connor.
O'Connor will hit up Shannon Neal. Shannon Neal now looking for options. Wants to go the long ball towards the goal square, but hasn't yet kicked it. Instead, he's going to back himself. Shannon Neal.
The quality of the kicks going inside, and that's from O'Connor on the left. And conversely, the other end of the corner.
From the outside 50, kicking from about 55. Oh my God. That's 2 for Cameron, 2 for Mullen, and 2 for Shannon Neal. Can you believe it? And the Cats supporters getting up and about now. You can hear the cheer squad screaming, blow the siren. G'day, Chase. How are you going, bro? Kayla, how's your day been? Pretty good. Pretty good, to say the least. I mean, haven't done much besides sitting in this chair, but not much I can complain about. So, yeah, appreciate you joining. How you going? Jay Tomo, can fish see the water?
Look at the size of it. As a matchup, it's a nightmare because you've got to worry about Dangerfield and Cameron, and the leftover for Neil might pay a big price.
Kicked 9 goals and they went over the Suns last
week. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. Because when you think about it, right, like when you go underwater, like let's say you have like goggles on, right, and you go under the water, it's like pretty clear, right? Pretty clear, and you can't really see water. But you sort of can. Nah, I say no. No, you know what I think? I think fish can't see the water, but they can see the air. Like, you know how we can't see air, but we can see water? I think it's the other way around for fish. They can see the air, but they can't see the water, if that makes sense. That's what I think. You're a Collingwood supporter? Nah, up the Bombers. Nah, I do go for Collingwood, though. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the answer, Jeff Mo, but I think you are correct. Yeah.
Just a nice 2-kick chain.
What do you think? Is there more? What was that one question? What was that one question? It was like years ago. There was this one question. It was like, is there more tires or is there more wheels? No. Is there more? What is it? Is there more wheels in the world or is there more? Oh, what was the question? It was years ago. It was like this popular question. It was a minute 20 left on the clock. Cleveland. Doors. Is there more wheels or is there more doors in the world? What do you reckon? Probably more. Doors. No. Yeah, more. I don't know. Is it doors and wheels? I think that was it. I think wheels. Yeah, wheels. I say wheels. Because when you think about it, like there's trucks, right? There's like a lot of trucks. And trucks have like a bunch of wheels, but only like 2 doors. Although there's like lots of doors in houses and there's no wheels in here. I don't know. Actually. Because I feel like everything that has wheels has a door. Yeah, so probably doors, yeah. Yeah, because I think, so big doors. Because almost everything that has wheels has doors, but not everything that has doors has wheels. I kicked a dribble by the boundary, and I think I picked gold again. I kicked a dribble by the boundary, and I think I picked. Houses have 10 doors. House? Yeah, I feel like the average house probably has 10 doors. What? How many doors do I think I have? So I probably have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12 doors in my house, so yeah. Yeah, it'd probably be more doors. All right, well that's quarter time, everyone. That's quarter time for you. It's 16-39, as my scoreboard says 15. Who did everyone tip for this game? Probably the Cats. Who's everyone tipped tonight? North or Fremantle? I'd be very shocked if anyone chose. If anyone chose there. If anyone chose the Kangas. Although, to be fair, it's North's home game back at Optus, which is so weird to me, but yeah. Sorry, he's got the ad, so you had to put the volume up a bit. Dribble from the boundary. Dribble from the boundary, and I think I got goal of the game. Oh, yeah. Well, you probably would have then. North all the way, you reckon? Surely that's a joke. Cats by 100? Possibly. Hope the Cats get up. So I'm already spewing that I didn't tip the Giants for the last game, but I don't think many people would have, so I don't think I'm worried too much about that. Who the fuck's Beethoven? Who is this? I'm watching Fox Footy and I'm getting like bloody ballet ads. All right. Well, the quarter should be getting underway shortly. I wouldn't mind checking some stats heading into the next quarter, see who's playing well. Nick Martin's probably the best on ground. Yeah, so you got 2 goals for Jeremy Cameron, 2 goals for Shannon Nealon, 2 goals for Sean Manor. I think I've been saying Mullen, not Manor, but I've meant Manor, not Mullen. Nick Martin has got the most disposals with 12. Bailey Smith and Pryor aren't too far behind him with 11. Hit out. Stanley's got the 7. Only 1 contested mark's been taken this game. That's been by Sam DeConing. Goldstein's got 3 clearances. Yeah, so not too bad of a game. Free kick counts a bit bad. 1-7, Geelong's way, but so Scoops is going to go off about that. But Court GWS. No. Well, I don't bet or tip, so I can say whatever I want to. Yeah. Can you make another box break video? Box breaks are too expensive, though. I think if I wouldn't mind doing a box break for either a live stream or maybe a collab. I think that's a chance. But yeah, if I was to buy another box, I wouldn't do it the same as what I did last time. I'd do something different. I mean, it's good views and it makes me money, but yeah, I don't know. I know people enjoy them, but unfortunately, they're very expensive. And I also don't really collect Team Coach that much. So far, what's the worst game this year? This year? That's tough, Fidget. I don't know. There has been some absolute stinkers. What do you guys reckon? Oh, Freo v Saints. Nah, that's the worst game, I reckon. Freo v Saints. A couple of weeks, like about a month ago. That's probably the worst. Yeah, exactly. 144. I have that money. I could buy it if I wanted to, but I don't. I'm putting money away for grand final week because even if the Pies don't make the granny this year, I want to be at the game. Like, I want to go to the grand final this year. So, like, if it's a neutral grand final this year, I'm willing to spend up to $500 to go. If the Pies make the granny this year, I'm not exaggerating. I'd be willing to spend up to $1,000 to get myself there. I mean that, which is why I'm putting money away now in case somehow tickets are offered to me, and I want to make sure I have enough money to buy the tickets. Jesse, I started going for Brisbane because the 2016 Stephen Martin Lions card was my favourite. Really? It's sort of funny. Adelaide v WS round 6. I'm trying to remember that. I might go back to that game real quick. In a fixture.
Most of them reflect pretty well on the Bombers. They're being extremely competitive in
all true. 52-34. That wasn't a great game. Yeah, maybe that actually.
The Bombers are down at 59%, and that's
I don't know.
story.
I mean, to be fair, I don't remember that game at all, so it must have been that bad. That's not good enough to be remembered. For a Lions fan, Lions versus North. No, but that was a good game of footy, though. That was a good game of footy to watch. I found it pretty entertaining. So it's not the worst game. But I think Saints v Freo is up there because I think. What was the scores at halftime? It was like 20-7. It was like a halftime. I mean, but then St Kilda in the second half kicked away, which made it not as bad of a game. So I don't know. Yeah, you probably spot on with Adelaide v Giants, but I think Freo v Saints has to be up there. That's behind for Essendon to kick off the quarter.
Opportunity, perhaps a better percentage to score than kicking the miracle goal from the pocket.
I've got a question for you guys. Currently, from what we've seen this year, who do you guys think is leading in mark and goal of the year? Because that's something that's tough for me. I think goal of the year leading. See, mark of the year, I don't think we've seen many huge marks. Like, we have seen some good speckies here and there, but like, I don't think any of them are going to win mark of the year. I think for mark of the year, we've still got one coming up. We've still got a huge mark coming up in the next few weeks that's going to win it. In fact, we almost saw it in the Giants v Cats game. I can't remember who it was, but someone went up for a specky. If he got so fucking high, he could have marked it if he really wanted to, but he went the spoil instead. And if he really wanted to mark it, he could have. He could have gone the mark and would have won himself a car. So, but yeah, went the spoil instead. Bobby Hill, you reckon went leading in mark of the year, man? Wait, mark of the year or goal of the year? Because he kicked a decent goal against, I think it was Essendon, exact day. I assume you mean mark of the year, though, against Hawthorn. He might be leading it. I don't know. I just still don't think we've seen many good marks. Goal of the year, though. Caddy would be up there. Max Holmes maybe could be up there. The goal he kicked against the Bulldogs.
It's a really good kick from Merritt inside 50 to Peter Wright, who has the advantage over Tom Stewart.
We've seen a few good goals kicked from the boundary.
All of a sudden you don't, and look what the Cats do to you going back the other way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Since the 18-team competition back
It's
in
tough.
2012, Tom Hawkins led all comers.
Bobby Hill goal of the year.
Jeremy Cameron just equaled him. Gee, they've been blessed, the Cats.
It'd be up there.
And in front of the Coleman, already 3 for Jeff.
Sharman kicked a good goal. I remember that.
Both ways that time because they didn't know which way that free kick was going.
But that's not like goal of the year worthy. Who do you think will win the Brownlow this year? Well, currently, Jordan Dawson. I think Jordan Dawson is currently the best player in the league. I think currently Jordan Dawson is the best player in the league. So he's at the moment my pick for the Brownlow this year. And this is coming from a Pied supporter. This is coming from a Pied supporter, someone who supports a team that has bloody Nick Dacos on it. Can you do a local footy video for Wardle Park Animals? Well, I'm not old enough to play for Wardle Park. You have to be 18 or older to play for Wardle Park. So I think if I was over 18, they'd probably let me. They would probably let me. But I don't know, by the time I'm 18, who knows if the Wattle Park Animals will even still be going at it.
Well, that's 6 goals from turnover. 6 of the 8 goals have come from turnover. So this is how it started. This was the
Jesse, do the water if you can.
Smith here. To Smith,
What?
Setterfield. Did he grab an arm then? No? It must happen here, does it? Slowly building, Chief. Must be here somewhere.
They're just pushing and shoving. He throws him to ground. That's what it's for.
But they win the footy back on turnover.
But that kick to Roberts, it's trying to pick a hole in between 3 defenders.
51-17. Jeez. This is not going to be a very good game of footy. It's not going to be a very good game of football. Jeremy Cameron's already kicked 4 goals this game. That's nuts. It's not even half time, and Jeremy Cameron's already got fucking 4 goals.
It's a good ball forward. Stewart might have got a hand on. Guelphy did. Plays off. Dishes by hand. Caldwell within range.
Caldwell sprays it. That's a good mark by Dempsey.
Dempsey who kicks goals up one end and then takes defensive marks down the other.
Look at the confidence.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that for the commentator, but he is spot on.
Skips away. Kicks towards Stanley.
Ollie Dempsey, he can kick goals up forward, but when he needs to become that defensive player, he's really, really good. Like, he just took the mark in the last line of defense. Like, that's someone who's known for being a small forward. So no matter where you put him, he's always going to make an impact on that side, and that's the exact same reason why he's 19 or 20 years of age, and he's not going to have to worry about fighting for a spot.
After a pause, they're going to move forward again. Again, they put it into the hands of Smith, coming up for his 14th disposal.
Baz Lankar with possession on the wing. Not sure who to go for, so he just kicks it long.
So a high ball forward towards Neil. He's an imposing target. Pryor.
Here we go.
Johnson turned it over. Did well Johnson on the return to get his...
And now
steal the ball back.
it's going to be a stoppage inside Cats 50, a chance for another goal. And the fact that we know it's going to be a smashing today, I just want to see how much the Cats can really get up by. I just want to see the Cats kick goal after goal after goal, and potentially this could be the biggest smashing of the year. I want to see Jeremy Cameron kick 10. I want to see Jeremy Cameron kick 10 today. That's because we're not going to see a close game of footy. My sort of hope is that we see Jeremy Cameron kick 10. And he's already got 4, and he hasn't even played a quarter and a half yet. So.
Plethora of options, and he goes for O'Connor. In the hands of O'Connor, Dempsey's drifted forward to a dangerous area. He sets himself, leaps.
And that's Dempsey with the overhead grab from outside 50. Is he going to back himself? Probably not. He might just, though. No, he won't. Yes, he will. He's going back for it now. Here we go. He'll use the arc, but unfortunately sprays that. And that'll be a defensive mark by Goldstein. Your poor mate support Essendon. Yeah, well, maybe tell him to support a better team then. Thunder. 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 Caddy tried to get in there, couldn't quite. The Bombers will have a possession here. Don't know who to go to. Tries to move the ball backwards.
Southern to the members' side. McGrath, he's got options on the wing. Dersma makes a lead.
Dersma runs up the wing, gets the kick. It's Kako who marks.
Dersma runs past.
Kako kicks. And it's a mark by Gresham. And now, Caddy tried to but couldn't.
It's a good example there. The difference in the quality of the inside 50 kicks between Geelong and Essendon.
Cats, it's the coning. Kick forward.
Martin takes the mark on the way out.
It's Martin, number 19 for the Cats.
Where they're working on him with Essendon Gaz is that he's a bit all or nothing. If he takes the mark, great. If he doesn't, he has to at least make the contest.
Now, going on to the other side of the back line, making a quick switch. Kicks towards the wing. And it's Dempsey who gets the hands up to DeConing. And it's been smothered off the boot. It's now Baz. Now, the handball by Dempsey will end up back in Baz's possession. Parrish who rushes it over the boundary line, though.
Really is a sight to behold to watch this fella's work rate live. Bailey Smith's capacity to run, his want for the ball and their eagerness to give it to him. He earns his possessions by work rate.
To see his GPS and his top speeds.
Atkins, who's been wrapped up in a tackle.
Geelong by 23 at quarter time.
Coning's holding his hand. He seems like he's in a lot of pain.
He's got a bit of a wrist issue there. Keep an eye on that. Atkins applies yet another tackle. Guthrie really clean. Myers can get hand to fist. Here's sword to Coning. He's going to have to come off.
And now that's a hole in the ball free kick. That will be paid. And I'll go the Cats' way to Martin.
He's hands on the ball regularly now. His 8th disposal. Across to O'Sullivan.
He's getting closer to the business end of the season. Can't afford to be getting injuries that are going to compromise your still one today. Brisbane, really important part of their back half.
Who's going to get the footy here? He should go forward. He does. Kicks towards a pack. Can anyone take a pack mark? No one can here. And
he competes well in the air. Had a big Lockie Black still. I've liked what I've seen from him.
Go in the air.
For a man that has predominantly played rugby, the ability to go back and be really competitive in the air as a key defender, been very good.
So DeConing down into the room as he just caught that shot. Dersma steps through traffic. Parrish, 31 back. Pressure the side last week. Good pressure again.
Dangerfield sees an open option in Dempsey. Kicks for goal and misses from the goal square. Can you believe it? He's missed it from the goal square.
Overusing the ball in defence, drawing that pressure in, putting themselves under unnecessary pressure.
Yeah, don't give Geelong the chance. As I said earlier, they're smelling opportunity here.
This one fucking pain in my mouth. It's been there all week, and I don't know what it is. I thought it just might be a cut, but now I don't think it is. I don't know what it is. It's getting fucking worse.
Sweeping through the Bombers through Roberts, back to Johnson. Eventually does give to McGrath up against the line. Use the speed, put it on, needed to. Henry and
here we go. It's Bailey Smith who gets the handball. That's arguably a free kick that should have gone the Cats' way.
That contest then was a 4-on-2 in the air.
I'm pissed off we scored 18 behinds and lost against GWS. This is crap I deal with every week. He's not a very good fourth quarter side, I will say. He's a very poor fourth quarter side.
Wasn't quite Percy Jones running in an open goal. Wasn't far away. He'll be watching down in Barwon Edge at the moment. Probably pup, to be fair.
Because you had so many opportunities in the fourth quarter and you just blew them all. That's similar to the Adelaide game last week. The Adelaide game was a lot worse.
Humphries.
So now they're just struggling to get
Humphries
strong representation down
kicks
the line.
away.
It's not easy against Geelong. You'd go, if I go short, we're under pressure. If I go long,
Check it with the dentist, bro.
Cats have kicked the only 2 goals in this second quarter.
Yeah,
Been a lower scoring, tighter affair.
maybe.
Next in line for Geelong.
It's weird. I've never had an issue like this. Like, like somehow, sometimes you get like those just random like cuts or whatever, and they just heal after a couple of days. Like now, it's I don't know. It's not doing that.
Needed help. Was able to feed it back to Guelphy. It's a
Guelphy,
kick required.
how
Had to do a lot.
good that would have been. It's stadium bounce.
What was that?
She was looking at the goal up and I say, you're going to signal that?
Stare off.
They're actually going to call it. I think they're going to call it and see what happens.
They're gonna have a score review. They think. I think it may have gone over out of the bounds. That's what I thought. It's even David Roden who's not sure. It did. Yeah, it did cross back one. I thought it did, and then umpire didn't want to say it was a behind. But it's very clear that it has gone past. Just in case, yeah. In your mouth, I would be worried it's supposed to heal quicker. Yeah.
Stewart on board to the other side, slick hands. Dempsey Holmes puts it under his arm, runs his measure, gains further metres. Makes a task for Neil Laverde, tracked it back and took it nicely. Stepped in nicely, as you said. Laverde.
Just no chance.
So like that's the thing, I feel it, right? I can feel where it is, and it feels like a cut, but it mustn't be.
Right. Placed it for Caldwell. Just.
Unless it's like a really bad cut, but I don't know.
See that. Just keeping them skinny. No chance to go anywhere other than here.
Henry had good sight on that. He comes marching out. Doesn't complete it, but gets it to Humphries.
It's not really a
Sullivan.
huge problem, I don't think. I'll leave it for a couple more days, and if it's not seeming to get any better, maybe I'll book in a dentist appointment.
Clark holds up. Needed to. They're still under pressure. Dersma was good to Martin. Now they can whisk it away through centre field. May comes up to present just at the right time. And the number 26 presented it earlier on by Teddy Richards. Task set for Caddy Stewart, as he so often does, just comes along and kills the football. We saw deconing off earlier on. So what happened to the wrist or the hand region?
He's still down in the rooms, 2 guys getting treatment from the medical staff. I suppose the good news from a Cats perspective is Mitch Duncan, who is the sub, has made no attempt to warm up, so they're just playing things cool at the moment.
It could just be Mitch not wanting to overextend at this stage.
True, could be also a bad cut. See how it goes. Try rinsing it with salt water. Salt water. Okay.
Robbie would have thrown his body across.
Back into play, drop short on Stanley. Merritt.
They're holding up.
Yeah, I didn't know that, does she? Cheers.
They're not inside 50s.
No, she isn't.
2 guys. Could be a lot worse.
I feel like that's probably something I should have known.
Pretty well, about 45 metres out right now, the Bombers.
But I do appreciate your help.
And they haven't lost their appetite for the contest either. So from a contested ball point of view, it's a +1 in favour of the Cats. So they're competing hard.
Peter Wright wins their tap.
Gap in class.
A boundary throw in will occur.
His perfect roll. He's loose behind the ball.
In the air it goes. Good tap by Wright.
Steps through traffic. Setterfield forced to kick.
Setterfield gets the kick.
Left. Roberts, Myers,
Roberts,
Parrish,
Merritt,
got rid of the footy.
and now Holmes
Smith.
gives it to
Goes
Smith.
forward to Close, wants to get
Brad
it
Close
in, and
gives
he
it back to
finds
Baz.
Myers. Where's the final piece?
And where's this footy going to end up? It goes inside 50 for the Catters. And here we go. Jeremy Cameron for goal number 5. It's touched on the line.
Number 5 for Jezza. Jesse Hogan with 6 earlier on today.
Do the Jesse Hogan and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Hemmed in the pocket. Bombers forced to go long. Blackiston through his hands and May, the debutants. Another one for Smith.
Bailey Smith.
Forward to Manada. Instead of field, Merritt steps one way, the other. Close gets him. Brilliant work.
It's relentless, the pressure. Yes, spoken about it a number of times.
And now Brad Close will line up here to kick the Cats' 9th goal of the day. With Zach Merritt on the line, on the mark. Brad Close will line up and be kicking from just a little over 50 metres out. He's typically a good kick, but I don't know how good he is from long distance. Small forward and Brad Close uses the arc. It could come back. And does. And that's Brad Close, 100th goal in his AFL career. That is absolutely huge.
No, I love it. I just love watching it. I love watching Close and Myers, and they wear it as
5 minutes 42 left here in the second quarter. You think the Cats are home already. You think they're home. You know this was going to be a blowout, didn't you? Everyone watching knew this was going to be a blowout. We all hoped for a close game, but we all knew it was going to be a blowout.
They've laboured a little bit for the last 10 minutes, but this also softens up opposition defences as well. He ends up going too hard.
Pretty keen.
Another caddy draft selection. Stephen Wells.
How many goals do we think the Cats will kick today? I think 18. I think 18 goals for the Cats today. They've got 9, so they're already halfway there. I think they're going to have a big third quarter. And then a very poor fourth. And I think the Bombers will end up with less than 10 goals. We'll give them 8. I think the Cats will have 18 goals and the Bombers will have 8.
Cats have it covered. Whichever way it was going to bounce, it was always going to be a little bit unpredictable. And good hassle there from Guelphy on Jack Martin.
12 Bombers coming, you reckon? So you reckon they're going to get 10 more goals? I'll give them 6. 7 at most.
He's had 13. Bailey Smith's up to 22 disposals.
Bailey Smith already has 22 disposals. That's nuts. Kako. Daywicks. Kicks. Dersma and Dempsey with the one-on-one. And the free kick's going to go ahead of Dersma. Third quarter, mate. And huge spoil.
Yeah, it's just you get outnumbered. We're not overly critical because we understand we're Essendon and their injuries, but it's a 22 position massage right there for Bailey Smith. I wonder he saw it. Brownlow medal voting at the moment.
And he might add to that tally today.
He's on his way. Wouldn't that be a speech? We have to have the boot button.
Here we go. Merritt. That's a shocking kick. You know it's bad. Well, it's a mark anyway. But you know it's bad when even Zach Merritt's missing goals.
Give us a shot at Dermot, the crowd, please.
Even the crowd Smith's having a chuckle. That looked to be a good clean grab.
Did they not pay the mark?
No, we're paying.
It didn't quite control it. Was
Really? That's shocking.
And Mum Julie there was nervous obviously hoping that was paid.
Atkins gets the hands. Now Max Holmes will go for a run. Kicks the ball. Hits the chest. It's now going to go back to Max Holmes. Takes a bounce. Oh! What a chase! Setterfield, what a chase. And that's good because that would have been goal of the year. That is so good. That would have been goal of the year easily if Max Holmes had kicked that. And he was going for home there as well, and he was going to nail that.
To Setterfield, won plenty of plaudits for his efforts today. Guelphy hangs on to the mark, but he has to just wait a moment or two.
There's a little message in all that, though, the Will Setterfield. They should gain plenty out of that, the Essendon players.
Max Holmes was going for home. Well, yeah, he would have been.
Here's the young man. Likes his leg. If he's pointing towards the sticks, got a man in the square. We'd prefer to see him go back and kick his first ever goal from 55.
His first ever goal from 55, you reckon? He's going to go back. If he hasn't kicked a goal in his AFL career, it's very unlikely that his first goal is going to come from outside 50. He was picked up in the mid-season draft for Essendon, and I think this is his first game of his career. I could be wrong, Archer May. Archer May. He's had 2 disposals. This will be his third. From 55 outs. Kick his first goal of his career. Oh! You're going to have to review it. David Roden reckons it was a point. Yeah.
Goes at it again. And a jumper tug there. Nothing to mull him. He's a competitor. You can see he's a genuine competitor. To go to Western Australia to make sure you get that opportunity rather than the 5th or 6th in line in the Richmond.
They're reviewing it. I think it. Nah, it's touched. It is touched.
2.5 to go in this second term.
Mana. Unfortunately, turns it over to Merritt. Kicks inside 50. And unfortunately, Guelphy will line up. Well, not unfortunately. Fortunately for the Bombers, but unfortunately for the Cats. This is a must-needed goal. It's arguably game over already, but kicking this could potentially open the door for Essendon. Lining up here. It's Matt Guelphy from 41 metres out. How good of a kick is he? Pretty good, I tell you. He's got the goal. I reckon I'll head off and have dinner. Take care. Yeah, cheers, bro. Cheers for tuning in. Appreciate you.
So this is the other thing. I talk about this all the time. The kicker's got to understand what's going on ahead of the play.
There it is, guys. Take me through this.
So that's the. I can't even make anything up, Jason. Someone will have to help you out with that. But anyway, he's on Tom Stewart. Zach Merritt knows he's on Tom Stewart, so when he gets the ball, he has to compute really quickly. And Tom had just dropped off him, hits him up, and then Guelphy's good enough to finish.
Here we go. Ball up in the middle after a very unfortunate centre bounce.
Country boys on country game here. Just
good tap by Goldstein. It's Bailey Smith who gets the hands. Goldstein gets it back. It's now going to go to Holmes. Holmes it's going to go for a run. Gets the kick. Wasn't run down that time. And now close with the good mark. It's Dempsey. And unfortunately. Oh! Stangl! Umpire reckons it was out of bounds.
But then Jeremy Cameron gave him a little high five and said, "Good spoil, well done." The young bloke, that was fantastic.
He's having a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, Cameron Mead. Just said you can do it again.
Yeah, correct.
Steep learning curve.
Schofield boxing Smith. Stengel that was on the move. Bounces back for Dersma. Getting it was one thing. Finding a teammate.
Caldwell.
Clark about to be crashed in.
Here we go.
They've done it well.
The Bombers.
Somehow, skating on thin ice. Roberts the clearing.
Roberts.
Caddy plays it back. Again, just making things up on the fly. That'll work all right.
Bombers, they're just running up and down. It's going to go to Merritt, thanks to Caddy. Zach Merritt's going to go for a run. Gets the hands away. That's shockingly bad football. Bailey Smith, the buzz. Gets to Blitzers. Stengel can't do good enough there. Merritt somehow gets the hands. Blackiston, interesting name.
That was a terrific passage, a chain from, and it was Zach Merritt's handball. That was the issue. The skipper just couldn't hit the target. He had a kick inside 50. He could have laid.
Merritt is selling. It was a pretty bad handball, I won't lie.
Nearly broke the Holmes tackle. He came back a second time. Did Max. Wobbled inside 50. Stewart just hoovers the football up.
It's not great for Merritt, but you can't really get too mad at him because he's the reason that the Bombers have any chance at winning. Without Merritt, they'd probably not win a game. Him and Nick Martin are carrying this team on their back. And there goes the siren for half-time. That'll be 60-25. The Cats have a really dominant lead, but I think they only kicked one goal that quarter, which is pretty surprising. Maybe it wasn't one goal, but like considering how well they were playing in the first quarter, if the Bombers just made the most of their opportunities in that quarter, then it would actually be an all right game to be watching right now. But let me check out the stats for this game. Let's see who's playing well. Let's see who's been playing pretty shit house. Currently, with most goals, is Jeremy Cameron with 4 in the first half. I want to see him kick 10. That means 6 in the first half and in the second half. But I want to see him kick 10. Kicking 10 today would probably lock in the Coleman for him because with that 10-goal lead in round 14, it's going to be pretty hard to give up. Bailey Smith has got 24 disposals at halftime, which is nuts. You'd think he reaches 40. And Reece Stanley and Gelderstein's been a good fight in the ruck, 13-11, Stanley's way. Clearances, Caldwell's had 4. And yeah, free kick counter should be pretty even. Never mind, 4-6. Cat's way. So.
Layers and layers of scam and fraud defense.
Right, everyone, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
With over 500 toys and tech on sale, it's too big to miss. Big W's big whopping toy sale in store and online.
All right, chat on back. You're right, back again. Shady's back. Only friend. All right, what do we want to play? Let's play a game. We are going to play a game. Let's go. Display capture. I don't know. We'll play though. Maybe we'll play what's that one game? Footy heads. We'll play footy heads. I reckon. I think footy heads is the way to go. We'll just sort of do that. Center it about there. Then we'll chuck that back here. Bear with me, chat. Pop me above. Make me a bit smaller. Lucky you're with Amy. All right. Anyway, let's go. We're going to play some footy heads, everyone, because I've already done the Warple and all that today, so we can't redo that. So yeah, let's feel free to help out if I need the help, but I shouldn't need the help. I was going to start off on easy, just to really show off how good I am at this game. That's Willie Rioli.
I'm a sole trader.
Mr. Willie Rioli.
I'm more of a collector, really.
So, how did you find him?
Toby Green out with an injury this week, unfortunately, but luckily his joints still could get up without him, surprisingly.
Yeah, they do everything.
That is... Oh my God, I know him. I do know him. Josh Tracy. How do you spell Tracy? Is it EA? Yeah, Josh Tracy. Had a mind blank there. I know who it was, but I couldn't think of the name. That's Membray. That's Luke Jackson. Hopefully he comes to the Pies next year because it looks like we're running a ruckman. Lynchy, Tom Lynch. Here you go, Jack Higgins. He had a pretty good game this week, despite him missing from directly in front. Avs Grundy, Brody Grundy. Having a lot of Collingwood-related players here, aren't we? McKay, he's out as well. He didn't play this week. I almost went Ben McKay there. That would have been shocking. Rayner. He had a pretty good game, or at least pretty good fourth quarter. Taylor Walker. Let's try and guess who we think the next player will be. Next player will be Collingwood, Josh Dacos, I reckon. Josh Dacos. Is that D'Ambrosio? I actually don't know this one. Yes, I do. I thought it was D'Ambrosio, but I just wanted to act like I didn't know who it was in case I got it wrong. But I did know who that was. Mac Andrew, there we go. Marbior Cho. He had an okay game this week. Did he get a goal though? I think he kicked two. I think it's 2 goals. Maybe it was more than that. Zach Butters. Mr. Butts. Tom Green. Another player who played pretty good this week. I mean, we've seen him play better games, but he did play pretty good this week. That's Waterman. Jakey Waterman. Jakey Waterman. Dun, 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 dun. Jakey Waterman. Dun, 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 dun. Messiah. Wanganeen Malira. All right. Give us... Almost just went Waterman again. That is... Played for Richmond. Nothing in mind blank. Me and Baker. All right, next player will be Zach Merritt. Will be the next player. I want to successfully guess a player. I want to successfully guess one of the players, which is going to be pretty hard. Jamara Eagle-Hayden. Is that Ollie or Elijah? I think it's Ollie Hollins. I think it's Oliver Hollins. Is it Oliver Hollins or is it Elijah Hollins? It's Oliver Hollins. Good. Okay, well, I wasn't going to guess him anyway, so avoid Meek. Next player will be Aaron Norton. Power Pepper. Next player will be... Okay, well, couldn't think of a single player. Okay, Billy Frampton. Next player will be Nick Martin. Okay, so that's Sinclair. As a Geelong fan, I feel scared for the second half. You feel scared, really? I feel like in this position, you'd think you're home. In this position, I feel like you think you're kind of home. That's Jack McRae, Finn McRae's brother. And as I say that, next play is going to be Tom Mitchell. Okay. Close, though. Lockie Neal. He's part of the Ball Magnet group. Have you never heard of a third quarter Geelong? I just don't think you're going to lose this, though. I think you're a lot better than Hawthorn.
They are looking awesome
Oh my god. 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 I'm having a mind blank. Oh my god. No. I've just had a fucking mind blank. Oh no, I've lost. I've lost. I've lost. I've lost. Oh fuck it. Yeah, I knew it was Redmond too. Well, I didn't know it was Redmond, but is Redmond even playing today? He would be, right? Unless he's injured. Redmond. Yeah, I know. I should have gotten that. I had a fucking mind blank though. I think that's Himmelberg, is it? Yeah, it is. I thought it was Himmelberg. I really should have gotten that. Melksham? Jake Melksham? It is, yeah.
I'm so glad you asked. It's things like this.
Whiteman. Alright, we're gonna continue to try and guess the next player for each time. Okay, so this is Ollie Wines, and the next player will be Will Ashcroft. Pathly. If I actually guess a player correct on this, I'll probably go nuts. I got mixed up with Himmelberg and Briggs. That's all right. Next player will be Harry Sheasel. Waitering. And next player will be Nick Dacos. It won't be. That is Callahan? Finn Callahan? I think. Finn Callahan? Yeah, it is. Next player will be Billy Rioli. Pretty sure. I'm trying to think of like it has to be like big name players as well because I'm just doing easy. Caddy, Nate Caddy. I don't even know if Caddy would be on here. But he would, I think so. Shea Bolton. We're gonna go Richmond player. Let's go Tim Taranto. Coldwell. Yeah. Next player, let's go Geelong player, Patrick Dangerfield. That's Jack Steele. I think I should know like pretty much every single player on here, especially Brady Mychek. Let's go another Collingwood player. Let's go Nick Dacos. Okay, well that's Saad. I actually don't know how to pronounce it, but Saad Al-Hawali. I still don't know how to pronounce it though. That is Van Rooyen. Jacob Van Rooyen. Next player will be Luke Jackson. Jamara. I guess Jamara like earlier though. Next player will be Adam Schlaw. Nah, right bottom. I thought I put too much thought into it. I just need to go. Mullen. Will Ashcroft. There's no way Mullen would be in this anyway. Jack Ginnivan. Side bottom, bro. All right, well, Collingwood player, Nick Dacos. Oscar Allen. And next player will be... Not looking. Harry Sheasel. Bobby Hill. I want someone in chat to guess the next one, okay? I'm gonna let this one go, okay? This is CJ. And I want someone else to put in who they think the next one is. Who do we think the next one's going to be? First name. Nah, just anyone put in the player's name, and that's who we're locking in for the next player. Or what I could do instead, I've got a pile of footy cards here, right? Just like pick a random player out of it, and that's who I'll guess instead. All right, so we've got in Oscar McInerney, okay? If we successfully get Oscar McInerney here, that'll be pretty crazy. Okay, Oscar McInerney, give him to us. Wizard. All right, well, we've just got the Wizard. It's only fitting that the next player we get is Jack Ginnivan, right? Jack Ginnivan. Todd Goldstein, really? As if he's an easy. I guess he's a known player, but I don't know. I wouldn't think he's easy. Kyle Owen. Weddle. Pedal. Metal. Skippity Josh Weddle. Kieran Briggs. Let's go a bold one. Zach Bailey. And next one will be Chad Warner. Silvani. No. Yeah, Silvani, isn't it? Yeah. Second guess myself there. It's Noah Bolter. This will be Charlie Cameron from the Brisbane Lions. Am I correct? Oh, I'm not correct. That's Mason Karks. Mason Karks. And this one will be Nick Dacos. Pendlebury. I was right with the team. I think that's a first. Whoa. What just happened there? Oh, no. I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have time to put it in. No. Oh, I'm not going to have time to put it in. No. This is my YouTube description. No. I've got a 28 streak, bro. On the buzzer, bro. On the bloody buzzer. Next one will be Nick Dacos. Viney. All right. I need to stop guessing Nick Dacos. Look, nah, watch. The one time I don't guess Nick Dacos, it'll be him, all right? Let's go Daniel Rioli, right? And now it'll be Nick Dacos. Watch. Okay, well, it's not. That's all good. Christian Petrarca. Elliot Himmelberg. Gowie. I think it's D. Yeah, space, yeah. Let's go to the next one, Jade Gresham. Sam Darcy. And the next one will be Liam Ryan. Man, we're getting all the Collingwood players, I'll tell you what. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Next one will go Andrew Brayshaw. What have I just done there? That's Stephen May. The absolute flog. Tell you what. Did I not click Stephen May? Did I not click that? What? What did I click? I accidentally clicked George Stevens, bro. That's crazy. That's Fritsch. I just want to guess a player. Let's go Nick Dacos. How have we not had Nick Dacos yet? Nick Dacos. Bro, surely we're due to get him, man. Nick Blakey. Yeah, let's go Paul Curtis. Christian Salem. And let's go Nick Dacos. Patrick Dangerfield. And I'm going to guess the next one is going to be... let's go Patrick. All right? Okay, let's go Patrick Cripps. Okay, well, that's Rao. Matt Rao. And we're going to go Anderson for the next one. Matt Rao. Noah Anderson. That's Travis Boak. And now this next one's going to be Nick Dacos. Harry Sheasel, bro. Come on, Hazza. And the next one will be Mason Redman. Ben Mackay. And the next one will be Harry Mackay. Tim Taranto. Okay, Tim Taranto. Let's go for the next one. Rory Lobb will be the next one that pops up. Rory Lobb. That's not. Harrison Petty. The next one will be Daniel Rioli. Simpkin. Jai Simpkin. The next one will be Cooper Sharman. Next player should be Bontempelli. I haven't had Bontempelli yet, surprisingly. I haven't had Bontempelli, Sicily. No, I haven't had Bontempelli, Dacos, Patrick Cripps. None of them yet. And this next one will be Patrick Cripps. Not this one, but the next one after will be Patrick Cripps. This is Patrick Cripps about to pop up. Quinton Narkle. The next one will be Marcus Bontempelli. It's Holmesy. Max Holmes. Holmes. Maxie Holmes and Jake Stranger. Next one will be Bobby Hill. That's Barras, Tom Barras. Not Barras, as I found out pretty recently. Next one will be Jack Darling. Didn't even get a chance to guess.
They said
Jack Darling. Next one should be Harley Reid, I think. Calamachi. LC. Bless you. I'm going crazy, mate. What are you doing? Not Blake Hardwick. I think it's Blake Hardwick. Could be wrong, though. I really hope I'm not. I'm correct. Next one will be Ed Langdon, the bloody minion. Liam Ryan. Bro, so if I get Ed Langdon on this thing, I'm actually going to fucking do him.
We're dealing with live
Who?
animals from 500 to 800 kilos, so they're loading them.
Who's that?
up. I guess it's not the cleanest job. I'm not one of them people that's
Who is this?
I just like getting in and getting the job done, making sure
I don't know,
cars are
Bedford?
washed out.
I think I should know this. Who is that?
Use spit water pressure cleaner.
Sam. Oh, it's Sam Taylor. That's not what I thought he looked like. Don't think I've ever seen what he looks like. Tom Mitchell. Let's go. A Hawthorn player. Hawthorn player. Ex-Collingwood player. Jack Ginnivan. Sard. Woof. Adam Sard. Let's go Sard Al Hawaii. Stewart. Tony Stewart. And the next one will be Nick Dacos. Hogan. Bro, so I've guessed Nick Dacos like fucking 15 times and it hasn't been him yet. Jesse Hogan. Next one will be Jezza Cameron. Jai Newcomb. And the next one will be Caleb Sarong. Jeremy Howe. And the next one will be Ed Langdon. Darcy Moore. Getting all the Collingwood players now. Well, forgetting all the Collingwood players. You know what that means? The next one must be Nick Dacos. Levi Ashcroft. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Alright, that's my last one. And Jai Simpson. No, it's not. I did know that one, but I had to grab the stream again. Bailey Smith has 25 possessions already. That's nuts. Okay, let's just put myself proper full screen. Yeah, right, that should be good. All right, chat. Third quarter, here we go. Everyone get around it. Everyone stick around. Everyone leave a like on the stream as well if you haven't yet. Third quarter of football. Who will be the first goal scorer of this second half? Merritt kicks it inside 50 for the Bombers. And here is a mark. Here is a mark by Mr. Peter Wright himself. Lining up to kick the first goal off the quarter. Hope my Bombers win. Well, I hope they don't win, but I wouldn't like. I hope they don't win, but I wouldn't mind seeing a close little finish to the game. Peter Wright lining up to kick the Bombers' fourth goal of the day, and I believe his first. I don't think he kicked one yet. I don't know. The last Bombers goal scorer was so long ago, but now they've kicked the first of the half. The Cats aren't typically too good in their third quarters. And are they going to show everyone why that is? Here come the Bombers. Here come the Bombers. Here come the Saints. Here come the Bombers. Here come the Bombers when I say it's all right. Come the sun. Here we go. Back to the centre. Here at the MCG. In front of a crowd of like 50k, to be honest. Which is not great for Saturday afternoon football. Bounces forwards. It's now Merritt who will kick forwards. It's not a great kick. It's now Bailey Smith who gets the kick long, low. It's a pretty good bounce. It's going to work in their favour. And now chest mark's been taken by Max Holmes, who will line up, kicking from about 45. The margin's currently 29 points. Can they extend that out to 35, the Cats?
The opposition, the other 17 clubs are thankful that he's not a great kick.
Max Holmes wants to line up. If we go from 45 out, kitty, 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 the cheer squad yells. And Max Holmes will reply with meow, meow, meow as he kicks the goal.
He gives them a quick answer. I mean, we talk so much about Bailey Smith and how well he's playing, but we shouldn't underestimate how well this bloke's going. Last week, he dominated. I mean, clearly the best player out on the ground against Gold Coast. He did it all. Picked up the 10 coaches' votes, 10 clearances. So you kind of think of him as that pure runner outside. He looks graceful. He's happy to get dirty inside.
All right, here come the Cats. They've been such a dominant team today. Jeremy Cameron had an absolutely outstanding first half. Can he make his second half even more special?
He's kicked 4 behinds over the last 2 weeks, Max Holmes, so I'll be happy to see that one sail through. That's accurate from the set.
Here come the Cats. Kick it inside. Their forward half.
2 early goals today in the tumble turn with Merritt.
Even that there, I know it's just close, gets a fist in and refuses to allow Roberts to mark the ball at half back.
We'll go in the air here for a ball up. Rucks go at it as Goldstein wins it. And Zach Merritt receives the free kick.
Just give it off straight away. All his potential options drive.
Turns towards the wing as Clark takes the chest mark. Takes a mark again. Should get the possession back. They're moving the ball very slowly, the Bombers, and somehow working for them. And a 50-metre penalty will be given ahead of the Essendon Bombers. Thanks to Shannon Neal.
Just about wear one to the guts if it means you get 50-metre penalty, don't you? When it chance to line up.
He's affected his arrow,
He needs to go back and kick this now.
Here we go. This is going to be huge if he can kick this one. The Essendon Bombers lining up. The Cats kicked the last goal of the game, brought the margin out to 35. This is to bring it back to 29. Xavier Duursma to kick his first of the game. Known for being a pretty solid kick from directly in front. He's nailed it, and he's got his first of hopefully many to come.
Is this 50 metres, Jason, or not? Tell me this.
Well, I'll say this.
In the contest.
I hear you, but they play 50s and downfield free kicks at the drop of the hat.
Here they come.
It's not once. He's committing control.
That's the thing. The Cats aren't known for being very good in the third quarters. So the fact that expected Geelong is winning. Yeah, I think the Cats will win. I think it should be a blowout for the Cats. But the only thing is, they aren't known for being very good in their third quarters. Which is why if the Bombers can be smart with this quarter and what they do, they could potentially bring it close. They could potentially make it a close game. But I think if they want any chance of winning this, the Bombers, they're going to have to be in front at three-quarter time. You're shocked you beat Brisbane. I'm sort of surprised as well, but, you know, it's bound to be upsets. There is bound to be upsets.
Prior to Dangerfield, so Danger's only had the 6 possessions, 10 to goal.
Just about to say, Pryor started in front as they chased that ball. Danger ran past him. So he's still got some serious power and pace in those legs.
Look, how do you lose to Fremantle but beat... Yeah. Yeah, it's a fair point, actually. I feel like that's the type of thing like St Kilda or something will do. Like St Kilda, they lost to West Coast, right? But they beat Geelong. And they'll probably do the same this week. Or next week, I should say. They lost to West Coast, but they'll beat Collingwood. They lost to the worst team in the league, but they'll beat the best team in the league.
5 or 7 minutes. That's far for their quarters. So they need to keep that level up.
Goldstein
Slow play for
with
Essendon.
the possession.
Todd takes a bit off the kick. Out of wing.
Mark's been taken.
Centerfield started the day on Bailey Smith. He's spent time on Max Holmes. Must have done something wrong during the week.
Well, he's actually their leading possession with it, the Howie. So he's worked really hard, and the chase that we highlighted in that second quarter is superb. So he's fighting.
Here we go.
Amongst this,
They'll move it quickly, the Bombers.
Potential goal of the year for Holmes to one of the
They're moving it quickly, but they are going these very short chip kicks. But then, yeah, I think that was out of bounds. Well, but no one mentioned anything in the commentary box, so must have been. Caddy. Gresham. Dersma. Inside 50 it goes. Over the head of Wright. It's been tried to tap to advantage. It's Nate Caddy. Sells the candy. Handballs it backwards. Forwards the ball must go. But unfortunately, it'll cross the behind. Cross through for a behind. The Bombers will have an opportunity again here to send it inside 50. Mustn't have gone through for a point. He must have marked it past the line then, because they haven't paid a mark. They haven't paid a point on the scoreboard. Bro, my nose is so itchy, man. Inside 50, the Cats will go. Stangel. Handballs to Bailey Smith. Smith centers it. No one can do anything unless it's Cameron. Jeremy Cameron kicks goal number 5. And the Cats should be home now. They're shockingly bad choke if they lost it from here. Jezza. Go. Jezza, go. Jezza. Go. Come on, the Catters. They're home already. They have to be home already, unfortunately. As sad as it is to admit, we're going to see a pretty shocking game of footy here.
7 goals, 4 half turnovers the way of the Cats. They stretch it out to a 35-point margin, but out to 40.
Holmes kicks it forwards.
He's just turned it on his head, Max Holmes. He said to Bailey Smith, I'm going to take this.
Inside 50 it goes for the Cats. Dangerfield now Stangel. Back to Danger. He'll go for goals. And I tell you what, he's got the goal. The old man. And that's their 12th. I predicted them to kick 18 goals, and I predicted Essendon to kick 8. I think Essendon 8's pretty likely, but Geelong, they're definitely capable of going above 18. We saw Jesse Hogan kick 6 goals in the previous game. With Jeremy Cameron having 5, this is going to be huge. Could see him surpass Jesse Hogan even more than what he already has. The fact Dangerfield's just slotted the snap from 40 metres out is pretty impressive, especially at his age.
To 41. Stanley
Parrish, that's a throw. Hasn't paid it. Cats turning it over, sloppy football. And that's also a throw. The Bombers get the kick. Setterfield. Nick Martin. Kako. Couldn't do a whole lot to prevent that mark. And now the Bombers
Pryor, who'll be under pressure now.
He's just been thrown out of the way. It's got to be a free kick, and it's been paid.
He did well, Pryor used his body to spoil, just the body on body to work Dangerfield under the ball and then stayed active in the contest.
He's had a good day in the Geelong.
Oh, it's a beautiful smother by Paddy Dangerfield.
Look for the free kick, close straight through his hands. So a couple
Parrish.
of rare errors from the cash. They still kick the ball forward though. Manor looks
Sean Manor.
Manor sends it.
Oh, it's hit the post. Could have had 3 goals there, Mr. Manor. That's 79 to 37. Mitch Duncan's coming into the game already, it seems.
Management plan maybe decoding given what happened earlier.
And the Koning has been injured, still choosing to keep him on, but looks like he's likely to be subbed off here.
Big survey. Down the line, Dempsey from behind. Lewis in front. Caldwell, the scout for Essendon. Took a bit of territory, but it's going to give it all about up and more. Will be out on the full. So Guthrie's ball.
Stanley's got forward at the moment without an opponent inside forward.
Here we go. They're going to move it backwards here, the Cats.
On the wraparound back to
I just want to see how much of a blowout this could be. Like, I just want the Cats to absolutely thump the shit out of them. I want them to win by 100 plus. Have we seen a 100-point win yet this year? I don't think we have. So if we could see it today, it's going to be huge. Like, I don't just want to see one of those boring 30-point wins. I want to see either a close 5-point win or 2-goal win, or I want to see a close win, or I want to see a fucking smashing 100-point win. I don't want to see a 30-point win, 20-point win. It's just boring.
Brisbane at home next week. Cats have got
Cats, high kick.
Blackiston.
Who's going to be first to the ball? The Bombers. Nick Martin takes a bounce. Gets the hands. It's a poor disposal. They'll get out of fence here. And now the Bombers will go for another run up the wing. No one to go to. And now the Bombers get it to Dersma. Hands. High kick. Far down the wing. Who's going to get the mark? It'll be Tom Stewart. Can't get it back. Moving it fast and efficiently up the wing. Inside 50 it goes. A mark is needed. No one can get it. Dangerfield attempted. Will Jeremy Cameron get a goal here? He might just. For goal number 7, Jeremy Cameron has just missed the easiest goal. Nah, I lied. It wasn't the easiest goal. Ollie Dempsey's goal was easier, way easier. But that was an easy kick for Mr. Jeremy Cameron. Shocked he missed that.
He's just frustrated with himself, but it's just a game.
It's got a free kick here. Push, I think, from Peter Wright. Was it the marking contest?
Yeah, and Peter Wright stuck on the mark, and again, Reece Stanley's forward.
Here we go.
Yes.
Cats
And again, he looks up and he goes, "Oh, I better head down."
finds an option.
Cat spread to the outer side. Duncan on.
Stutter steps, kicks.
303.
Caddy should have done more pressure work there. Humphreys.
Good use with a foot.
Has he kicked it? He has. How good is that? Humphreys.
He enjoyed that one, the young man.
That was beautiful. That was inspirational.
A lot of the young blokes. We'll take a look at the Bunnings build-up.
I don't know if he wanted the goal there. Well, he would have wanted it, but I don't know if he was going for it or if he was trying to go to the square. But nonetheless, he got himself a goal, and he'll be very, very happy with that.
And Humphreys just drifts forward into a pocket, and then
No, I think he was going for home there.
so he doesn't
And
need
it
to
shows, considering he absolutely nailed it.
other than I can kick this, like running straight at my target.
And he made the right choice for sure. Because I think passing it off probably would have resulted in spoil.
team. So he's got all his numbers back behind the ball, trying not to be exposed one-on-one in their back half. But when the ball does go forward, you got 2 or 3 Geelong players on their own, and then they just pick the free spare player all the way back inside 50, and then Humphries goes and drills that.
And that's a shocking bounce. That might be a clanger of the day.
They can play on every
It was from the umpire.
there's someone free to go to, whereas the Bombers have to be much more circumspect.
Not often you see a set of bounce that leaves the centre square.
I'd throw that up now.
Stanley held out, got the tap.
Stanley taps to Smith.
Bailey Smith.
Bailey Smith somehow gets the handball. Brad Close
Right on the
gets the
top.
hands.
Squirts out Guelphy's way.
Guelphy
Humphries.
caught up
Atkins
in a
was
ball up liquor on the wing.
player of the competition.
Now is where you want Essendon to even up ahead of the footy, which Stewart drops off. Guelphy's got to go with him, which is good. So then if you win clearance, you get at
Good
least
tap.
50 chance.
Here comes Close.
Close.
Neil.
Neil with soft hands back to Atkins.
Atkins.
Stanley down the line. Stengel.
Stanley to Stengel.
Denies that. Lyle.
Here comes Smith.
Caldwell.
Coldwell.
Blackiston.
And now
Skills, but Robertson's reflexes were excellent.
Now the Bombers are off.
And now Johnson.
They'll take a bounce. Getting the handball off is great. But was it crucial? It might have been. The Bombers. It looks like it's Parrish will kick it inside 50. Over the heads. It's Caddy. Gets the handball. Turning it over to Stewart. And now with Goldstein handballing it off to the second gamer. And now the Cats are doing so well in defence that they're going to be able to stop the Bombers from getting a goal, and Close ends up with footy on the wing. Kicks the ball. Finds a very, very open player. And now here comes the Cats inside 50. It'll be Shannon Neal who takes an uncontested grab.
You want to go all the way back to Bailey. I know we talked about him a lot. He's up to 31 touches. He's a 1-2 expert. And clubs have got to now wake up to the fact that if he gives one, he can't get two. And Zach Merritt's been caught on the hop 3 or 4 times tonight. Now we'll have a look at
Shannon Neal, he's already got 2 goals. This will be for goal number 3. I feel like it's typically a good kick. So from here, 30 metres out on a bit of an angle, should kick it. It does. And that'll bring the Cats to 92 points and kicking their 14th goal of the day. This is going to be an absolute blowout. It's almost fun just seeing how many goals the Cats can kick.
Let's have a look at this, Chase. So you're on a half-back flank here. You're under a little bit of pressure. You know, the Bombers have got some numbers.
How good is this?
And then all of a sudden on the back of this play here from Bailey Smith. So they're in outside their forward 50. There's Smith at the ball, right? So he's got one. He gives that.
So Bailey Smith got 1,
Again, and
2.
players are looking at him. He's good enough to hit that. From there on,
2 disposals in that one play.
So Essendon are in all sorts of trouble because they work.
I think he gets a third here.
You don't get to access the man.
Yeah, he does too. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. But it's glazing the shit out of him for that reason. Okay, Alex, have a gun, bro. Hi there, sorry, I'm late. I was helping out a neighbour. Oh, good, bro. Oh, good, my friend.
Back in the middle we go. Kick the last 4. They're out to a game high 55 points. The Cats.
Hope you well, though.
Cameron's got 5. Smith 31 disposals. Setterfield 24 for the Bombers.
They can. You've got to get involved here.
Goal, he gets too close to the man on the mark. Makes it tough for everyone. Gresham bursts through.
Parrish
On the right, does well
gets the kick.
time it, and the Cats can raffle it.
And now Stewart with the mark.
Number 44, Stewart. Lays off the kick. O'Connor and Myers covering his typical amount of ground. Guthrie hasn't missed a game since the premiership.
Cam Guthrie
Only Cat to have managed that.
kicks forward.
Who looks like he's enjoying his time in hoop.
Now Gresham.
Forward hand pass. Daywick slips.
Bombers
Back
will
by
kick
hand.
inside 50.
Feigns, steps.
This will be huge. Can they get a goal? Coldwell turns the footy over, and that just shows why the Bombers are so far behind, because they just keep turning it over inside forward 50. And that's almost a mark. by the Cats.
Or they're under too much pressure, or they don't execute it properly, but they're not getting the reward for effort of driving the ball forward. Just
Bailey Smith.
easy intercept mark.
Are you streaming any games tomorrow? Nah, because I'm playing footy tomorrow, so I can't.
Kicks to O'Sullivan. Kenny.
I probably could stream the second game, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I probably won't feel up to it. But no, I streamed 2 games today. You missed the first one, unfortunately, but it's all right. Feel free to watch it back if you want to. It's a good game. Jeremy Cameron's dropped the mark. Is he going to find goal number 6 this quarter? Will he have to wait till the 4th? Or will he end the game on 5 goals? I mean, nonetheless, you'd be pretty pleased with 5 goals, wouldn't you?
So it's hard work to transition from this point forward for Essendon.
Gary asked if the statisticians could come up with how many 1-2s for Smith today. They can only do it in post, so I expect.
Hope you kick a few goals. Well, I'll probably be playing in defence, so I probably won't. But if I kick a few goals, I'll be pretty pleased. Peter Wright will kick inside 50. And it's Roberts. Did he have the hands in the back? They're not going to pay it. But he will line up here. It's already, the game's already too far gone, unfortunately. But he'll line up here, Roberts, just to get a goal to his name. Make him seem like he's had an absolute blinder, which is, he's had a pretty good game. But it's only his 17th game in his career. That's nuts. He's running out there looking like he's played 100 plus. And he's nailed one from directly in front. And that'll bring the score to 43 points for the Bombers, kicking their 6th goal of the day. They could have a few more goals in them, but not enough to win them the game, unfortunately. So they're going to have to find 8 goals in the remainder of the game with a minute, with 1 quarter and 4 minutes to go. In the game, they're going to have to find themselves 8 goals. No, 9 goals, actually. And leave the Cats scoreless.
So the marking side of it, I'm looking at no caddy is 1, Dave Wicks is above that, and Zach Merritt, the only players so caddy's got to find a way, whether he's to get easy ones, but hit up, uncontested ones. Daisy, parents, relatives of Archie
Here we go.
Roberts in the house.
4 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Bombers send it up forward back to Setterfield. Stewart gets the hands. Was that out of bounds? But umpire says yes.
Scott, 270th game as coach, 168 as a player. Chris, 348 as coach, 215 as a player. All adds up to just over 1,000 games. Chris had to
Boundary throw in. Both rucks go at it. None of them can get an efficient hit. Ends up out of bounds, and another stoppage will occur.
Geelong 23 to good at quarter time, 35 at half time. Looks like the substitution is being made down there. They're currently up by 49 points.
Up by 49 points, the Cats. Bowls are back to back their subs. Here comes Archie Perkins onto the field. Merritt gets the kick. Here come the Cats. High ball, long ball. And chest mark's been taken. Inside 50 for the Cats. Here comes Dangerfield for his 2nd goal. He's got it. And that is huge. They're almost at 100 points before the 4th quarter. You know they've won. They know they've won. And they're just going to be having any shot on goal that they can take. The Bombers already know they've lost, and they're going to have to just put up with it for another quarter. It's going to be hard, and none of them are going to really be going to their fullest, knowing that they've already lost the game. But You know, if they just get a few cheeky ones, I wouldn't mind saying the Cats win by 100, but I don't think they're going to be able to, sadly.
To still be able to do that is super impressive. So they're in good shape. There's no question about it. I love their forward line.
3 minutes 19 left on the clock here in the third quarter.
It's great to watch.
And while the Bombers try and manage their injuries, the Cats' emergencies today were
Here come the Cats. Sock it off the ground is Bailey Smith.
just shows the depth the Cats have at the moment.
And now the Bombers.
Also, a healthy list, Hannah, which is really important.
Yep.
D2 back through the middle
Hello.
to Merritt.
Hi.
Side
Good.
looks around it and decides to go
Streaming.
Mitch Duncan's
What?
started
It's
on the
down.
half forward flank of that last set of belts. So whether it's with Big Martin or not, I'm not sure to keep an eye on it, but it's a nice break.
Right, my dinner's here, so at 3/4 time, I'm going to go grab my dinner. And I'll come back, and Isaac Kako will line up to go. Can you believe it? From 45 out, it's Isaac Kako.
Probably as much as he would have liked. 6 goals, 3 in his 12 games. But working hard.
He's only kicked 6 goals in his career, Isaac Kako. So kicking this will bring it to 7. Kako from 45. Kick a goal. Oh, it's going to hit the post. No! It's snuck in. He's got it. He has kicked it. And he'll be very, very pleased with himself there, despite the fact that it's game over. He's my favourite player from the Bombers, Isaac Kako. He's my favourite player from the Essendon Bombers, which is, you know, I don't like too many of their players. So, well, I don't really like the club itself. So, see the Bombers fly up, up. We are the teams that are fair. They'll try their best, but they can't get near as the Bombers fly up. Good tap. Merritt. Kick this off 50 for the Bombers. Over the heads of everybody. Whose free is it going to go to? Whose free kick is it? It's a Bombers free kick. I think they've received the 50-metre penalties. No, they haven't. It's just Peter Wright lining up from outside 50. No, from inside 50. He'll be kicking from about 40. Peter Wright. 2-metre Peter, but in this instance, it'll be 40-metre Peter. To kick his second goal of the day. Could have had 3 if he executed that earlier goal. And he's got it. He has kicked it. G'day, Lucas. How we going, bro? And the Bombers are making it closer and closer, but the game's too far gone. The game is too far gone. As much as people hate to admit it. And I'm hating to admit it as well. But I think, yeah, the game's too far gone for the Bombers to come back.
They've responded with 3 of the last 4. It's just really encouraging stuff. Inside 50s, they're +1 inside 50s. They kicked 5 goals straight from 12 entries. Merritt's the one that's led the way.
Yep.
He's had 9 possessions, 4 scoring moments, put inside 50.
Thank you.
It's a Stars hat.
Okay. Here is my dinner, ladies and gents. I'll eat it at 3/4 time. 43 points is the current margin. It's McGrath who runs out of bounds. Could they pay the deliberate free kick? And they have. I would have thought that was deliberate, so it's good that they paid it. And I think that might be out on the full. No, it's still in. They paid it. They paid it inbounds. Yep. Thanks. Is there? Did you get soft drink or? No.
It is, but it's not going to be cold.
Guys, like, did you just get it? Like, just then?
We'll get up now.
Okay.
We'll put it in the fridge. We'll put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Right, it's in the fridge now. In that left part there. We'll know how cold it is.
Alright.
How cold?
Tyson Stengel.
It's cold outside, so.
Okay, that's fine. 104 points for the Cats. Almost have double the Bombers' score.
He just decelerates. He knows he can't go anywhere. He tucks it under the arm and lets his momentum take him over. Now, if he kicks it, once he's a metre over the boundary line, kicks it back into the field of play.
Got myself a drink finally. You good? That's good to hear, bro.
You're trying to play the game instead of just accepting it and taking it out of bounds.
There's an obvious free kick.
I can't believe Stengel went the snap from 45, and I can't believe he kicked it as well.
12 centimetres to spare there.
He would have hit that.
That's insane to me.
12 goals for the term now, 7 for the Cats, 5 for the Bombers.
See the Bombers fly up to win the premiership flag. Dangerfield! Couldn't mark. Stengel. Humphreys, good tackle.
How good was the kick from Holmes when you're running that quickly to be able to deliver to the leading player and put it perfectly out in front? Just couldn't
Danger should have marked that for sure. Guthrie. Handballs. Now, with 10 seconds to go, there'll be a stoppage. You wouldn't have thought any team gets a goal, and if it is going to be a late goal, it'll be from the Cats, and it'll have to be a set shot after the siren.
Geelong have lost just one last quarter for the year, 12-1. The Bombers have been respectable, 7-5. Looks tied up. Roberts' fist was vigorous.
High kick.
Guthrie sends it back along the line.
McGrath. Merritt. And there's the siren for the third quarter. It's currently three-quarter time. And look, the Cats have won. The Cats have won. It's definitely confirmed now. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's not. I don't know where I was going with that. It's not necessarily a scoreline that I couldn't have predicted. It's a very predictable scoreline. You knew the Cats were going to come out here and dominate. So, yeah, it's not surprising at all. Here's me dinner. Souvlaki. Fucking love souvlakis. They're so good, bro. Gonna need some space on this desk though if I want to eat this now. And I don't feel too bad eating this on the stream because it's not really like any on typing. But I'll still try and be semi-entertaining for you guys. I don't want the viewers that I do have to dip out. I don't know what happened though. My first stream did so well, and now this stream, I don't know. It's not going as well, but let's check some stats though for this game so far. Jeremy Cameron has 5 goals, 1, which is huge. We saw Jesse Hogan kick 6. We saw Jesse Hogan kick 6 goals, 1 the last game. It was like Jeremy Cameron here in the fourth quarter could have the chance to match that, or maybe even get above that. And let's not go past the fact that Bailey fucking Smith has 35 disposals at only three-quarter time. And Setterfield's got 26, which is pretty impressive as well. Hit outs, goals down 24. Stanley's got 20. Blitzards has the 2 contested marks, and Bailey Smith has 5 clearances. So, yeah, pretty impressive by Mr. Bailey Smith. He'll probably receive 3 votes. This is so fucking good, bro. So good. Take a look at this. So good, bro. Can't go wrong with the Super Lucky, man. Can't go wrong. Sorry, everyone. This probably isn't the best 3/4 time entertainment. You probably get more from Sporting Lou, to be honest. But look, I just want to enjoy my dinner. Maybe if there was people typing in chat, it'd be a bit different. But because the chat's not too active, I don't feel as bad for doing this.
This ripper from the boundary line, he has kicked 2 for the afternoon, and then Lawson Humphries with a goal that lit up the MCG. The Cats have 8 different goal kickers on a day where they really have flexed and looked every bit the premiership contender. A big part of that is, of course, the run that they're getting from their Dash brothers. They have set up this 49-point lead. Jason Dunstall and Gary Lyon, both by
Here we go.
and Max Holmes, are in rare.
Everyone, predictions. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? I think the Cats might just pull it off, you know? I think the Cats might pull off an upset here. Who knows? Maybe the Bombers will pull off the biggest comeback of all time and win the game here. But imagine the Bombers win this. Fuck me, bro. If the Bombers won, that would be it. If the Bombers actually came back and won this, that would be it. Like, the Cat season's over. Like, that would be season changing.
That's his PB to 3/4 time. Best in the game ever is 43.
Just watched him recording 3/4 time. This with the coach, Chris Scott. They looked at a board and spoke for 2 minutes, having a laugh, and then looking back at the board.
Pretty relaxed out there.
Well, whatever they're doing, it works for him because he's in absolute tremendous form.
Here we go. 4th quarter. Here we come. Here come the Cats. Jez has got 5. Hogan kicked 6 earlier today. Can he match that? He might just, you know. He just might. I don't know where that's going. Oh well. It's not the biggest deal in the world unless it's going on my shoe, and that's a pretty big deal. Doesn't know. Look, let me just finish this. There's not much left, and then I'll properly get into the game. I'll say bits and pieces of the game, but Caddy, that's arguably a push in the back. It's not though. Umpire takes it.
to more marquee contests. I don't care whether it marks them or not, but I just haven't seen him in enough today.
Caldwell threatening. He can't get to that one. Close.
Oh!
Went to Dersman.
It's a shocker.
Into the goal. Some little crowd.
Gotta kick those.
Smith coming up for his 36th disposal.
Fuck. What have I done there? Because I'm doing this all with my left hand. Maybe if I just...
Humphries.
Let me just bring this over here.
Dempsey forward hand pass to McGrath. Across the line.
Angus Clark, who started at halfback, has gone on with a bit to play on Ollie Dempsey. So the educational process for this young man continues.
56.
Dempsey still without a goal. He should have kicked one, but he hasn't.
Fuck right. So Clark, they do when he kicked 3 goals, they happens playing forward. All of a sudden, you had them back for a
This is shocking football though by the Bombers.
It's not that easy.
No, so this is
If the season wasn't already over, it is now.
when they're just bereft of on field.
Like, I understand that the Cats are a hard contest, but like, I mean, I know they were never going to win the Bombers, but like, it's really, really bad. This.
A little bit of waxing centre field up towards right. Held it on by Blitzars. Kako bursting impressively, but gave it straight back. Cats get themselves set to bounce off. Halfback Mullen has tossed it up for Shadowmere. Effectively. A couple of goals in the first term, one in the third. Neil. Cameron's kicked 5. Dangerfield's deep.
We had him all night. We've been pretty good, really. Danger's get 2 goals and no one would have got on stop.
And you're up on a deep. Like a little disguised kick to Humphries. The beauty earlier on. Slides it forward. Merritt through his hands. Martin. Perkins the sub. Turns it straight over. Disappointing on the way out.
All right, here we go. Here we bloody go, everyone. Inside 50 it goes. For the Cats, a Shannon Neal takes an overhead grab. We'll line up the goal here. I think he's already hit 3 today, so this will be for goal number 4. It's been a good day for goal kicking this Saturday. A lot of goals been scored in this game, and a lot of goals have been scored in the last game. Yep, both of these games have been very, very different.
203 centimetres of Shannon Neal.
Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post.
It's a very simple, effective kicking technique.
Berto, how we going, bro? You'll be very pleased with this scoreline. You'll be very, very pleased. Do you play Fortnite, and can you give me a shout out for liking and subscribing? Shout out to Peter Williams. Shout out to Peter Williams. I don't play Fortnite, no. Although during the AFL off season, I might get back onto Fortnite, maybe. We'll see.
I think you've got more years in 2 of the Adelaide players than perhaps.
Fuck. Sorry, yeah, bro. No. Fortnite is trash. I don't really play video games that much anymore. Although I do play AFL. I play AFL 26 here and there, though. AFL 26 is really the only game I still play. But Fortnite's not that bad, is it? It's still very popular. Like, I would still say, like, if I could only play 3 video games for the rest of my life, the AFL 26 would have to be up there, just because it's AFL. I think Fall Guys would be up there, and probably Fortnite as well. Oh, actually, I'd probably, if I could only play 3 video games for the rest of my life, AFL 26 isn't in there. I feel like I just have to say AFL 26. Because currently AFL 26 is my favourite video game, right?
But if I could only play 3 video games for the rest of my life, it'd have to be Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket League, easily. What store do you go to get the cards? Footy cards? You can get it from the AFL store. You can get it from your local news agents. You can get it from pretty much anywhere. They're pretty easy to get. You can get them from the MCG store if you want.
Very short, Dursley does well. Nice to the middle, but nothing for him. Oh, he tried to play it to Perkins. Dangerfield was onto that. Little flip to the inside to Holmes. Then to Bailey Smith. Just tucks it into the...
And there we go. Tyson Stangles marked. And he'll line up to kick another goal.
We just keep repeating ourselves, don't we? So it's credit to Geelong, which we always want to give first and foremost. But when they kick like this,
Of Waitman.
does my horrible.
Gold Star Wildcard. What's that? I'm trying to remember what a Star Wild is. That just like the? Is that just like the regular wild card where it's like the silly faces or whatever? Or am I thinking of something else? Stangles missed.
20 goals, 14 for the season now.
I reckon, Gaz, if I'm a defender for the Bombers, I'm finding out who the main turnover kings are further afield. I'm having a chat with them during the week. I'm just getting him to understand what it does to us.
People want me to do more team coach videos, but I don't think they understand like how expensive it is to do that. And there's another goal for the Cats. That's goal number 17. Yeah, okay, right. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. No, I think I'm fine to say this as long as I don't disclose what the video is. I was in one of Pat's videos recently, Cardman's videos recently, right? He hasn't posted the video yet. It should be out in about a month though. And me, him, and someone else all opened up like a couple packs of Team Coach, and I happened to pull a pretty rare card. I'm not going to show what the card is or give you any more information about the video because I actually don't know how much I'm allowed to say. But stay tuned for that.
Again, the nuances. Like the handball with Parrish. Able to sneak in. Martin just keeps the ball safe. Never handball to a ruckman. That's the old rule.
Can we ride? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Gets it to Zach Johnson. Wow, leads out on the
I'm just talking custom footy from. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, then. One of my teammates almost got concussed last weekend because they got into a fight during the game, and some guy just started fucking throwing punches at him. What is your footy idol? I don't really have a footy idol. I guess like Nick Dacos or something. I don't know. Probably Nick Dacos. If I had to choose one.
There's the next kick.
It all wash over him and then just kicks high down the line. Gave Perkins no chance. Take a pick of Cats there.
With the greatest of respect, Peter Wright's been
Nah, fucking Oleg Markov. Oleg Markov. He's my footy idol.
Yeah, I think the key forwards have both got to get much better at that, Jace. They just at times get caught on the back foot and you don't get a genuine contest from them.
What is your best card? From this year or ever?
Craving the members' side because there is a clear path for Mitch Duncan. Veteran started as sub. Pulls the kick nicely for Martin. Tony Smith on 38 touches running up ahead.
Do you remember? Yeah, I do remember you actually. Believe it or not.
Duncan.
I forgot to update this before.
Smith out there for number 39. Squeezes it inside 50 again.
From this year.
Shannon Neo, who just gets better every single week.
He's a real exciting
I'll
prospect.
show you it.
No question about
Hold
that.
on.
He's been involved again here. That's right. That was that passage of play. They set
I'll show you it if I can find it. Because I don't know what it's called. Hold on. I don't know what it's called. Let me see it.
3 goals, 1 to the big fella. Old-fashioned football.
It's not there.
48 out. It's a good kick.
Has he got it? He has kicked it.
And he's got 4.
Shannon Neal's got 4 goals to his name. And I actually don't know how rare this is. I know it's my rarest card because I haven't pulled much. It's a gold card. You guys probably know more than I do. So let me know how rare this card is. See if I can find it. Where is it? I can't find it. Wait, what? Bro, what? Where is it? What the fuck? I've like lost the card. Bro, what? It was an Andy McGrath card. And I've lost it. And it was like a gold Andy McGrath card. I can't find it. I think I've lost it.
Took a bit of territory. Essendon looked well placed. And Roberts to right. It's all clogged up in the middle.
Again, it was close conversion.
Unless it was in this pile and I couldn't.
From that forward half, keeping pressure on.
I played footy today.
Caldwell, his trademark style.
And
For a bit of a standoff, Stewart looked to
yeah,
provide
right.
against well for you.
Nice.
Stuck at it well. What a great smother from Mitch Duncan. Kept his eye on the footy caddy, approaching it carefully. Now we're back in the goal square.
Bro, I'm determined to find it. Oh, no, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Hold on.
Geelong were up by 23 at quarter time, 35 at half time, 49 in the 3/4 time breaks, and they've won every term. Plus 13 this term, Atkins. 1 in 7 Geelong
Hold up.
tackles come from that man Atkins. Unusual hand pass. But works
Yeah,
out
this
for
card.
Dempsey. Kicked the goal in every
Is
game.
this worth anything?
He hasn't kicked one so far. He has now.
Andy McGrath, gold. What is it? A sculpture wild card. Is this good? I know. That's my rarest card, though. I don't know how good it is. It's 108 packs. So that's like one of the rarest cards you can get now. Or am I wrong? No, it's not. So is it rare though? Is it rare? Cats get another goal, by the way. Rarest is gold trophy wild card. So how much do you reckon, if I was to sell the Andy McGrath card, how much do you think I'd get for it? Like $40 maybe? Trying to think. Probably be around $40-50, I feel like. Jeremy Cameron's got goal number 6. How good is that? And that's the 20th Geelong goal of the day. That's massive. G'day, did you hear I'm taking a break? I didn't hear that, no. Why are you taking a break? School. So I swear, everyone just says school. I feel like school is not a reasonable reason to take a break. I mean, maybe if you're year 12 or something, maybe that's a little bit more understandable. But even then, I feel like you can fit YouTube in. Especially at your age. I wouldn't have thought it was school at your age. Why are you taking a break?
69 possession between Smith and Holmes, 1,490 metres. Holmes 734, Smith 756. Caddy just below his knees. Wouldn't reel it in. Wow. Sees it across the
Out of bounds, it'll go.
734 metres for Holmes, 756.
56 place 130.
Goal kickers, as you rightly pointed out, these are the sorts of goals that you'd think.
Events
given
and
the defence is so six,
exams and
forwards
school.
would tend to just Cameron and Neil.
Exams.
He's the only recognised, and he's not even key defender. I mean, in normal circumstances,
Aren't you like 13? What do you mean exams? You wouldn't have exams. There's no way you would have exams. Because exams aren't until year 10. And I wouldn't have thought you were in year 10. I'm 14, turning 15. What year level are you? So you'd be year 9. I'm in year 9. So you wouldn't have exams. You wouldn't have exams. And social problems. What's like social problems in your own like personal life or YouTube life?
Caldwell. It's really anyone in particular. Stenkle. He gets through. He'll be up to game 100 next week. Paddy will be up to game.
Maybe I'll check. I'm assuming you made a community post or like a video.
Against Brisbane on Friday night on Fox. He's close. Sends it forward.
Yeah, you made a community post.
Gets away from Clark.
Dempsey.
Cleanly doesn't manage to the first time. Arches the back. Myers. It's targets typically. And this time.
It's a behind. I want to read your community post. I want to see what. Guys, maybe have motive to start to take a break. Going and I get more hate and credit. Actually, it's just future and how I'll be able to show my life. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that AFL talks. Hope everything's going all right then. Hope everything's going all right, and hopefully see you back in content soon. But yeah, if there's stuff going on in your personal life, then taking some break off. I think taking a break off, social media and all that. It's typically the best thing to do whenever there's issues going on in your personal life. So I understand that.
5 goals to 0 for the term.
Did you have maths exam? It wouldn't be an exam. It wouldn't be an exam. It might be like a test or something. It wouldn't be an exam though. Because the exams are like, no, you wouldn't. Yeah, AFL talk. It wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have exams yet. Because I know, like, yeah. Because exams are like what determines like whether you pass or fail a subject. And you can't pass and fail subjects up until your year 10.
Short ball towards Manor. Does well at ground level. Whips out a Duncan.
Stangle. Goes for goals. It's very short. Instead, will end up out of bounds.
6 teenagers, 2 20-year-olds today.
That gives you perspective. Yeah. Not an excuse, but it gives you pretty good perspective against the super experienced premiership laden opposition.
Merritt.
Tackle mode this time. Zach. Come out this way, guys. 6 players under 5 games, so almost unprecedented, really, for a regular team in the regular season. Starts to tell us the game continues. It's quite deep now, as you know.
Good tap. The footy will go to the hands of Merritt. Merritt gets the kick along the ground. Chest mark's been selected. With 5 minutes 50 left here on the clock in the fourth quarter, can either team find a few late goals despite it not being able to change the outcome of the game? Reece Stanley now, the ruckman. He'll line up the goal.
So no wonder he's looking disappointed in himself. And that's a standard that we talked about.
I mean, no offense to big Reece Stanley. I mean, he's a solid player, but it's just me, or does he look 5 years older than what he actually is? Maybe even 10 years older. He's got the goal. It's a beautiful kick. And is this going to be, what is the biggest smashing we've seen all year? What is the biggest smashing we've seen all year? Like, biggest winning margin? This has to be it, right? And I'll tell you what, the Cats could win by 100 here. How many goals? If they can find 3 more goals to finish off the game, they'll win by 100. From memory, I don't think we've seen a 100-point win in this season yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think any team has won by 100 points yet this season. How much time left? About 4 minutes. About 4 minutes.
They're in rear form through the middle of the ground. Tommy Atkins is the absolute perfect foil.
5 minutes, actually. Apologies for that. 5 minutes and 6 seconds. So they can win by 100 if they want to. I mean, if they get the chance to. Just the worst thing right now would be to concede a goal. Hey, Coach Club, $5. Cheers for that. Playing now, yeah. You're still playing that? You were playing that about 5 hours ago. You're still playing it now. I miss the AFL. I wish that it was back. Oh no, my blue baggers let me down. Let me down. I'm blasting. Yo, what? What's blasting? Jesus Coast Club. There's kids in this chat.
So that's the kind of night that they've had against this undermanned, inexperienced Essendon side. And they've done what really good sides should do against them.
And the percentage today, Gary, which can always be important, has gone up 6.8%.
Coast Club, are you streaming tonight's game? Is anyone streaming tonight's game? Because I'm not. Because honestly, I'd honestly consider it, but I don't have graphics made now. I actually sort of feel up to streaming the next game, but I don't have graphics made for it. Pat is. Yeah, okay. Sporting Lou will probably stream it. Don't worry, something else will be. He's got another collab stream. Who with? Wait, let me think. North Melbourne Freo. Could be Henchy, possibly. Could be Henchy. Kangas TV. Who's that? Young King Cookson. Who the fuck's Kangas TV?
Atkins, top body through that kick. Out to the open side. Myers. Stanley. It's on the end.
Big Reece Stanley will line up the goal here. I don't think they're going to win by 100 points, sadly. But hey, they'll be very, very pleased with this margin.
Go for a long one.
Reece Stanley to kick back-to-back goals from 50 metres out. It's not a bad kick. But unfortunately, couldn't get the goal there.
Big score for the Cats in the end. Yeah, it's a big number, isn't it? 44 points. And it really doesn't look like they've got out of second or third gear for most of the game, truth be told.
I see why Cardi raised after no one would guess Kanga TV as the second North band.
It's been pretty frenetic. It's just been pretty methodical. They're back up.
Well, I wasn't on that stream anyways.
Giving up just 8 goals for the game.
So I was at the game, but
Slots back doing what he does. O'Connor's.
I didn't even know he streamed that game actually.
O'Sullivan knows bit caddy. There's Stewart again.
But who is Kangas TV a YouTuber or a TikToker? Because if it's a TikToker, I think it's fair enough why people don't know who he is. Shut up! Shut up! Oh, a little more power on that kick. Could have floated in for goal of the year. Mainly Instagram. Well, that's why no one knows who he is. I guess if it's a TikToker, I don't really know TikTokers that much. Like who? I'm trying to think of TikTokers that, like a lot of TikTokers that I know off like, I don't know who are TikTokers that I know that don't do YouTube. Like, not many. Like Crookston doesn't do YouTube anymore. He does mainly TikTok, but like he used to do YouTube. That's how I know him. Scotty the Hottie. Marmalade does. I think Marmalade I knew through YouTube before I knew them through TikTok. Alana. I don't think she does YouTube. I think that's pretty much all. I would know other people. I would know other TikTokers, but I don't know. Did you see Oscar Allen is kicking 10? Why is that? Why do you think that? Dempsey. Sure, that could be a goal. Ollie Dempsey, what a kick. That was pretty impressive. And 151 points for the Geelong Cats. And I tell you what the fuck is this score? It's fucking insane. And one goal. No, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. But I don't think any team has won by 100 points yet this season. I don't think so. And the Cats have about a little less than 50 seconds. A little less than 50 seconds to potentially win this game by 100 points. Regardless, they'll be happy with a margin. But just to top it off, make it 100 points. I'll go nuts. Daniel Gorrin's posted it. Oh, I haven't seen that, no. Would you be up for Fortnite Victory Royale tonight, my Sigma? Some person came in the chat before asking me if I play Fortnite, and then they asked for a shout out because they liked and subscribed. But maybe if we can get a full squad on, then I might. I feel like a lot of the time playing video, like no offense to you, Sam, so this goes for anyone, no matter who you are. I feel like playing video games or just like talking to mates just one-on-one, it can sometimes just get fucking boring and awkward and all that. So that's why I feel like if we can get a full squad on, that could go hard tonight. Okay, well, they're not going to win by 100 points as there's 10 seconds to go and they're currently in the back line, the Cats. But that's full time. We're about to be. And how's that? How good is that? They just pulled off a 95-point win, the Geelong Cats. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking insane. Full time. The Cats winning by this much at the G. Imagine how much more it could have been if this is at GMHBA. December UFC has left the venue early. He left at fucking halftime, probably, knowing him. Hi, I'm going to dark. Down at Garden Yard Park. All right, so Jeremy Cameron kicked 6 goals, 1 today, and so did Jesse Hogan. Last game kicked 6 goals, 1. Bailey Smith 41 disposals. He can't do anything wrong, that man. Max Holmes at 36. Goldstein had 31 hitouts. Blitzars had the 2 contested marks. Caldwell had 8 clearances, so did Holmes. Free kick counter, 13-16. Pretty fairly umpired game. So Scoops can't really complain about this one, can he? All right, well, that's 2 streams down this weekend. I would have liked to stream this 3rd game, but unfortunately I don't have any graphics made. But if Pat's got guests on, I think people will be more interested in what he's got going on in his stream rather than mine anyway. So that will wrap up this stream. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Yeah, I'd like to. What games? Let's have a look at next week's fixture. Let's see what games am I likely to stream. What games am I likely to stream this coming week? Thursday night, Freo v Essendon. I probably will stream that. Then Geelong v Brisbane. I would like to go to that game. But I don't know if I really want to be in Geelong Friday night, because that means we're getting home at almost 1 in the morning. No, maybe 12:30. So I don't really know if I want to. Saturday, I probably won't stream Carlton North. Probably won't stream Port v Swans. Then we've got Pies v Saints at Marble, which I'll be going to that game, so I won't be able to stream any Saturday games. Giants v... I never stream Sunday games because I'm playing footy, so you may be getting maybe at most 2 streams next weekend. But yeah, I'll try and get a few videos out. Well, I'm obviously going to get the tipping video out next week, and then I'll try and get an extra video out, which I don't know what will be. I originally had this AFL 26 video planned that I wanted to do, and I spent ages filming it. I had up to I think I had 2 hours of footage. I had about 2 hours of gameplay footage that I was going to go through and chip away at. And now I'm just sort of thinking I just don't really want to be making AFL 26 content, to be honest. So I've just scrapped that video completely. I have still got it in CapCut, so if I ever want to go back to it, maybe in the off season or something, maybe I will. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate everyone who tuned in tonight's stream. I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate anyone who was here for the 2 streams. Yeah, that will wrap up this one though. Cats get the job done by 95 points. Full time. Love you all. And I'll see you all next time. We are Geelong.